निस्बत काफ़ी बढ़ चुकी हैं। जो जानवर उनको पहले 1 से 1.5 लाख रुपए में बासानी
People's Republic of China, distinguished guests, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. It is my distinct pleasure to represent Pakistan at this historic signing ceremony of the Convention on the Establishment of International Organization for Mediation in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, the Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. I wish to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the People's Republic of China and its leadership on hosting this groundbreaking event. The pivotal role of the Chinese leadership in steering this initiative and turning a shared concept into a practical reality is a testament to the Chinese wisdom. Excellencies, today's signing ceremony not only marks beginning of a new era in the realm of international mediation and diplomacy, but also the birth of an important global institution to support principles of multilateralism and mediation. This initiative reminds me of another monumental step that China took some years back, the establishment of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. The establishment of IOMED is as exceptional a step in the world of mediation as AIIB was in the world of finance. I must also commend the choice of Hong Kong as headquarters of the newly established organization as a super connector and super value adder where East meets West. This dynamic city is well poised for this transformational journey. Excellencies, Pakistan is proud to stand among the founding members of the IOMED. Pakistan has established an International Mediation and Arbitration Center, IMAC, to promote commercial and investment dispute resolution and judicial efficiency. We look forward to collaborating with the Secretariat of IOMED and IMAC of Pakistan. Excellencies, we believe that peace and security as well as global prosperity can be promoted and preserved through strict adherence to the principles of the UN Charter, faithful implementation of the UN Security Council resolutions as well as international law. Mediation, diplomacy, dialogue, and international cooperation constitute important cornerstones of this comprehensive approach. Our presence here today is a reaffirmation of our commitment to these ideals. Excellencies, as I speak, a dream to save the succeeding generations from the scourge of war has never been more distant. From occupied Jammu and Kashmir to the occupied Palestinian territories, these long-standing disputes and situations of foreign occupation continue to pose a threat to regional and international peace and security. Excellencies, forces of populism, ultranationalism, and unilateralism are on the march. Conflict and divisive rhetoric dominate the headlines instead of dialogue and mediation. The purposes and the principles of the UN Charter as well as fundamental tenets of international law are being violated with impunity by some who are willing to sacrifice international peace at the altar of their narrow electoral gains and hegemonic regional ambitions. Excellencies, lastly, we have seen grave crisis due to blatant disregard for diplomacy, international law, and mediation. Our eastern neighbors' recent unprovoked and unjustified military aggression in blatant violation of international law represented a serious threat to regional and international peace and security. Excellencies, by holding the international treaties such as International Water Treaty of 1960 in abeyance, by violating international human rights laws and humanitarian norms, new and dangerous precedents are being set. These unjustified acts of aggression were carried out in complete disregard of calls by the international community to exercise restraint and to take steps towards de-escalation. Excellencies, as the creation of this organization shows, the international community will never consider violations of the UN Charter and the arbitrary use of force as normal behavior. The unresolved Jammu and Kashmir dispute remains the primary source of conflict in South Asia. There is an urgent need resolution of this long-standing dispute in accordance with UN Security Council resolutions and the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. Excellencies, as we gather here, we must recognize the new and emerging challenges that transcend geopolitical, transnational, and technological frameworks. Addressing these cross-cutting challenges requires a fresh impetus. In this regard, the Global Security Initiative put forward by Excellency President Xi Jinping offers a unique value in reinforcing the UN-centric peace and security architecture. Excellencies, GSI's emphasis on win-win cooperation, indivisible security, respect for sovereignty, and dialogue over confrontation mirrors many of the values that drive the establishment of IOMED. As a country with the strategic partnership and all-weather friendship with China, Pakistan values China's steadfast support for multilateral efforts which aim to bridge East and West and North and South, bringing together developed and developing countries to foster a global community with a shared futures. Excellencies, Pakistan and China have always shared the view that multilateralism is the centerpiece for international peace, stability, and development. The creation of IOMED today reaffirms this ideal, offering new opportunities and fresh hopes to build a more inclusive, more just, and more equitable world. Pakistan will continue to be an active voice in this noble mission. Through our presence, we will bring to IOMED not just a rich diplomatic experience, but also our unflinching commitment to dialogue, justice, and fair play. Excellencies, let me commit to empower this organization, allowing it to fulfill its potential in the service of peace, equity, and justice. I thank you all.
कांग में सालसी की बैनुल अक़वामी तंजीम के लिए दस्तखत की तकरीब है। नायब वज़ीर आज़म इसहाक डार तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। उनकी जानिब से कहा गया कि तकरीब आलमी सालसी के दायरे में तोसी के नए दौर का आगाज़ है। इसहाक डार ने कहा कि IOMED से मुतालिक कन्वेंशन में शिरकत बाइस फ़ख्र है। वफाकी वज़ीर